Welcome to MEK Review, where we redefine success. My name is Jae-hee An, and I'm the Director of the Academic Counseling Services here at MEK. Throughout more than 25 years, MEK has defined success in many different ways, but the most notable would be our admissions results. Throughout 23 years of high school admissions test prep, we have consistently helped more than 70% of our students receive an interview invitation to the Bergen County Academies, leading to more than 50% of our total Bergen County Academies prep students to gain acceptance to the prestigious Bergen County Technical High Schools District. Beyond Bergen County, we have also guided our students through admissions to private boarding and day schools, including, but not limited to, Phillips Exeter Academy, Phillips Andover Academy, Lawrenceville School, Regis High School, Delbarton High School, Horace Mann School, and more. So, what is our secret to success? Our secret is the 40-month project. The 40-month project is the journey to high school or college admissions. For high school admissions, this project starts in the 5th grade. But this doesn't mean that we're starting with test prep starting in the 5th grade. However, it does mean that we need to start developing the building blocks that will allow your students to do well when we do get there. You see, high school admissions tests are not just simply difficult tests. They're carefully designed around the Common Core State Standard, or CCSS for short. If that rings a bell, that's probably because you've heard about it before, or about the yearly state exam that assesses students based on this standard. For New Jersey residents, that exam is called the New Jersey State Level Assessment, or the NJSLA. The CCSS is comprised of a 5-class core: English Language Arts, or ELA, Math, Social Studies, Science, and Foreign Language. This standard defines grade-appropriate learning goals, outlining skills and abilities necessary for a well-rounded education in English and math. Parents who notice that their students need extra help generally make this call based on 2 major factors: school grades and the NJSLA. You may see that your child is spending a lot of time on homework for a certain subject, only to see that they get the same result on any other subject that they don't need to spend so much time on. Or you may see that no matter how much they try, it seems like they just can't bring up their grade in that particular class. At MEK, when we see these deficiencies quantified in grades and standardized test scores, we know that this means that we need to start earlier to fill those deficiencies and to build the confidence that will allow these students to apply their newly learned skills with ease. When it comes to education, we always need to think about the critical point, the point at which some form of intervention or supplemental help will actually make a difference. For most elementary school students, this critical point is the 5th grade, and I'll walk you through why this is. From 1st through 4th grades, students learn basic arithmetic: addition, subtraction, simple multiplication, and division. They build basic number sense, or an understanding of the relationships between numbers. In the 3rd grade, students go from learning what nouns, verbs, and adjectives are to writing their first 3-paragraph essays. Now, at our critical point, 5th grade, students start using fractions and decimals in basic equations, combining the basic arithmetic functions that they learned in previous years. They start to write literary analysis essays, combining reading comprehension and writing, which are generally kept separate in younger grades. This means that students start applying what they've learned toward more advanced topics in the 5th grade. Their understanding of these basic topics starts becoming multi-layered and more nuanced. Many school districts consider 5th grade to be the start of the middle school curriculum for this reason. Plus, 6th grade is the first major point of entry for most private middle and high schools, meaning that students who want to apply to these schools need to take their first standardized exams in the 5th grade. So as you can see, 5th grade is an important year. It is when students need to have a firm grasp of what they're learning in class in order to apply it to the different types of questions and different settings. And this is where MEK comes in. All programs at MEK are aligned to the Common Core State Standard. What this means is that no matter what program your child is in, it will be beneficial for their school success. But for our 4th through 8th graders, our courses have an even stronger focus on the Common Core. starting with our MEK Learning Circles. MEK Learning Circles, or MLC, is our Common Core solution for all 4th through 8th graders. In small groups, students learn not only how to do well in the classroom, but how to go way beyond. MLC consists of 3 sub-programs: MLC Standard and Enriched, which follow the same curricula, but with different teaching approaches, and MLC Advanced, for our advanced learners who want to get a head start on test prep. MLC Standard and Enriched consists of the following subjects. For English, students can take writing or critical reading, and for math, they can take operations and number sense or problem-solving math. Advanced learners also have the option of taking our MLC Advanced classes, Advanced Verbal Reasoning, and Advanced Math Applications. The subjects for both English and math can also be considered as levels. For English, students level up from writing to critical reading, or place in those subjects through the evaluation test. And for math, students level up from operations and number sense to problem-solving math. However, the key aspect of our programs is that as students move up in a level within the same grade, they don't learn new concepts, but rather new skills to apply those concepts. In doing so, they're able to draw the big picture of what they need to learn and understand through the lower level programs, and then fill in the big picture through the higher level programs. After they've mastered critical reading and problem-solving math, they can move on to the advanced programs as a last step in their journey to mastery. In Advanced Verbal Reasoning and Advanced Math Applications, just like the rest of the MLC curriculum, students aren't learning new concepts. If anything, they're relearning concepts, but framed differently. By this time, they've already learned all concepts that they need for this class. So instead of solving question types that they would likely see on their school homework or even on the state assessment, they learn how to efficiently and accurately solve question types that they would find on the SSAT, the ISE, HSPT, and BCA tests. Exams that are eventually difficult because they demand students to use what they've learned in a different way. By the time students reach this level, they have learned various different approaches to the same type of question, and now have an understanding of what it takes to be an efficient test taker. So by this point, we've started the 40-month project to high school admissions in the 5th grade. With our multi-layered and nuanced understanding, our student has realized that they really like math. They want to try more advanced topics and maybe even participate in the next AMC 8 or Math Kangaroo competition. For this student, Mr. Allen's Perfect Circle, or MAPC, is the perfect next step. MAPC is for math lovers in the 6th and 7th grade who want to learn competition level math, including the strategies and skills required to do well on math competitions. These students will solve real math competition problems and develop a deeper understanding and love for math that will help them become more effective problem solvers. Now, keep in mind that this class is not for all students. Students who are currently having difficulty in their grade level math class should not join MAPC. For these students, MAPC, designed to be an advanced extracurricular class, may actually become a point of frustration and lead to a drop in confidence. Along the same wavelength, nonfiction reading, or NFR, is another advanced extracurricular class for 6th and 7th graders, offered only during the summer. In this class, students will build the basic skills for debate and public speaking by researching about current events, discussing them in class, and developing presentations. As an advanced English course, NFR is not for students who have difficulty writing essays independently or who find reading comprehension fundamentally challenging. As an extracurricular course, NFR is designed to help students explore and exceed their boundaries, as well as find their interests as quickly as possible in an engaging and educational way. By the time we get to high school admissions test prep, students have already learned most of the concepts that they need to do well on standardized exams. Our high school admissions test prep is largely divided into 3 tracks: test prep for the Bergen County Academies and Bergen Tech, SSAT and ISE, and HSPT. But all of these 3 tracks have a common starting point: Exam Prep 8. Exam Prep 8 is a comprehensive test prep course that lays the foundation for all high school admissions, no matter what track you end up taking. As I mentioned before, all high school admissions tests come from the same basis of the Common Core. So eventually, whether you're planning to apply to BCA or Phillips Exeter Academy, the foundation of knowledge that you need is the same. For students who have already taken Exam Prep 8 in the spring, they can take SSAT or ISE 8 in the summer. This will prepare them for the SSAT or ISE, which requires the application of more advanced skills. For students who are not planning on the SSAT or ISE, this class will still allow them to continue their learning and test prep in a more advanced setting. After the summer, students will move into their exam-specific courses: BCA Prep, SSAT or ISE Prep, and HSPT Prep. These courses will give students the test-specific training that they need to apply what they've learned to the settings and question types specific to the test that they are taking. For example, if we're taking the SSAT, the reading comprehension section will be highly focused on reading comprehension, but using multiple choice questions. However, if we're taking the BCA entrance exam, there will be no multiple choice questions, but instead a passage to read and analyze in a literary analysis essay. Students need to be ready for what they will take so nothing takes them off guard, and they can perform best on game day. So at the end of the day, the entire experience from 4th to 8th grade is centered around the Common Core. Whether we're aiming to do well in school or aiming for admissions to our dream school, a strong foundation of Common Core math and English is what your student needs to ensure that they perform well and enjoy their time as they do so. And that is exactly what our MEK programs are designed to help you do. Have your student take an MLC evaluation today to find out where they lie on the Common Core state standard, and we will start them on the path to success, no matter what their goals are.
Our summer 2023 semester will run from Wednesday, July 5th until Friday, August 25th. Our early bird registration period will end on April 29th, until which you will have the opportunity to get our 15% early bird discount plus an additional 5% discount upon full one-time payment. But to help you plan the most effective summer for your 40-month project, we are also offering you additional discounts when you register for 2 or more classes. When you register for Exam Prep 8 or SSAT ISE Prep, you are eligible for a 10% discount on additional MLC or high school honors courses. Some courses that are often paired with these programs are MLC Writing 8, MLC Algebra 1, High School Honors, Geometry, and High School's Honors Algebra 2. Please keep in mind, however, that these courses will be recommended to your student based on their student evaluation. When you register for 2 or more MEK Learning Circles courses, you are eligible for a 5% discount on the combined invoice. This will allow you to cover both math and English during the summer, helping your child become not only well-rounded, but also confident in their overall school performance. All of our courses require a student evaluation. If you haven't signed up for one or taken one already, please sign up at mekreview.com/events and look for the MEK Learning Circles evaluation test. This evaluation test is also required for students who want to take Exam Prep 8, SSAT, ISE Prep, or any other program for 4th through 8th graders. We look forward to speaking with you soon. Contact us at 855-346-1410 or at MEK@mekreview.com if you have any questions or want to get started.